Okay, guys, here we are with my roar for Lenny versus I almost said Lenny versus the Jets. Lenny and the Jets, get it? I know it's Benny. Anyways, Lenny versus the Foo Fighters. I'm gonna try. I was gonna go back and look at all these videos again, hopefully, because by the time I get my first one and my last one, it's I don't know 10 hours difference. So I hope I don't forget something. But I thought that these reviews overall, well, Jason's and Jim's were very good. Don had a good review, but Don, it really disappoints me that you are always worried about, like, I'm going to try to keep this under at 4 or 5 minutes. Why do you never, why? Unless you have somewhere to go, like you did last week, you had something for one of the kids. Why are you in such a hurry? Shit glasses. Why are you in such a hurry to, like, it almost feels like this is an inconvenience for you or something that you just feel like, let's get it out of the way. Like, these things to me, I guess that shows about where life is, but I look forward to this stuff so much. So watching your guys' videos is a treat every time. No matter what the video is, the highlight of this whole thing to me is these reviews to pretty much communicate. I love them. And you're always, like your one that was 25 minutes or 26 minutes, that was awesome. And for like 3 weeks now, you've been trying to make up for it. But since day one, or it's always like, oh, I'm going to try to keep this short. Why are you trying to keep it short? It doesn't make sense. It almost is like you hate doing this. So, going to answer that. What else was in your review? Your review was fine. It's just like this always trying to keep it short. It bothers me. I hate it. What else did you say in your review now? Because that totally, like, this is my main thing I want to touch on with you. You voted, oh, okay, yeah. You voted for Foo Fighters, and the Foo Fighters won 2-1 for this. What else did you say? Oh yeah, that's one I wanted to say. You said, and I know, and I'm with you, like as far as guitars, whiny guitar solos, that part, that was like a minute and 10 seconds or something about that. That wasn't just a guitar solo. That was an instrumental. Like both guitars and the drums were flying to that. I thought that was awesome. That was I thought it was a great part. But I know what you're saying. I always agreed with you about regular solos. I thought that part was great. And then, like you said, he got back on and sang a little more. But I thought that was very good, that part of the song. I've had these two on deck for months. So I guess they weren't on deck, but they were ready and raring to go. I thought it was a great matchup. Which that's Don. You also said that, and I agree. I thought these two, like the videos. First of all, these two I think are better with the videos. A lot of times I think the song doesn't need the video. These two I think the video made them even better. But yeah, I try to pick two that are a good matchup. I like how I was just focused on these two artists just jamming their guitars and like both kind of like in an arena type forum. So I like the way the matchup went. So I agree with you on that, Don. Jason, and I appreciate the honesty. Like you hated it, and that sucks. But I think we've all picked the Foo Fighters now. Jay, did you pick the Foo Fighters at all? I thought, and I think the song is great. I think both songs are great, and I was wrong. Like Jim said something like that. Lenny Kravitz song was the early to mid '90s, and I thought he was way off. He's right. It was his '93, which was also would have put Jason in 11th grade. This song did not hit my life until 2000 or 2001, and I never liked it. To me, it was annoying because I never heard the whole song. I heard like pieces of it. Usually on a talk show, like a sports talk show, so guys would lead in or go out with that song. And I don't know how I ran into the whole thing recently, but I thought the video was awesome. They made it. And Don, also, I think the word you're looking for, Jason uses, is maybe updates. There might have been some more updates on there as far as the chicks go, and you're right about that. Um, Jason also touched on Lisa Bonet with Lenny Kravitz, and yes, they could probably pass for brother and sister. And Jason, and without looking this up, I've known her for years. The person Jason is looking for, who Lenny Kravitz's mother is what's her name? Helen from the Jeffersons, Tom Willis's wife, Honky's wife, Zebra, whatever George called him. And she passed away quite early, I believe. I think sadly she passed away. But when Lenny Kravitz first got on the scene, which Jason, you also mentioned, It Ain't Over Till It's Over. That song, man, I got so much to say. That song, I had the single. I mean, you could buy single cassettes. I loved that song back then. I still remember the cover. It was him in these like bell-bottom pants. He was just Lenny Kravitz. It's such a different way of singing back then. It was laid back. It wasn't any guitar, wailing guitars. Uh, so yeah, that's it on that. And as far as also I want to touch on the Foo Fighters is their first song I knew from them was the one on the airplane with the Mentos. What the hell's the name of that song? It was such a different. It was not like this rock and roll. Uh, I fell in too. I fell in you, or whatever. I'm sure Don and Jason know. Like it's such a and that's such a different look. He was clean shaven and it's like awful hair, just like he looked kind of dorky almost. So they kind of changed to me the way that they presented themselves over the years. But I love both these songs now. I think the videos made them better. Uh, I think that Foo Fighter song is so good. I love it. It can get you so fired up. And Jim, your review was like to me, as far as I'm concerned, the best review that I've ever heard from you. It was like the way you talked about how the song started slow and then picked up and then it did it again. That was great. And it seemed like you really were passionate about these. I can always tell when Jim likes the video more than others. Usually he says, "Oh, it was interesting," but I'm glad you like this, Jim. And I remember watching that Foo Fighters video at your house, I think, for the first time, oh 04, oh 05. I knew back then you liked Dave Grohl, and you also said, "Who doesn't want to be Dave Grohl?" And you know what? You're right. But I thought the same thing about Lenny. Who doesn't want to be Lenny Kravitz? That guy is like one of the coolest guys ever to me. He's the sunglasses, whether he's got the dreads or he's just got the fro. Uh, Good looking dude, very talented. I say so. I think the same thing about him on that. Jim, also watching you or listening to you listen to the GPS, and oh my God, I laughed out loud so many times when you talked about like when the GPS would say something, you say, "Stop, shut up." It was almost like you were on the phone with a girlfriend when you were 15, and dad or mom would or one of us would be like talking to you and or making fun of you, and be like, "Stop! Oh my God, shut up!" It was such a different tone out of you. And why do you have it on if you don't like it? Why is the GPS on so early? Because you're like, I know how to get to the throughway, but don't you know that they like she talks about from the white when you leave your driveway? Like it was just that was a great review. And also, Jim, talking about Eddie Holmes making the Hall of Fame. First of all, I've been trying to get down there on a Tuesday, but every Tuesday night I got Jacob, and I'm just not taking him down there because I wanted to come congratulate Eddie. But here's the thing. I am shocked, maybe not shocked, but you're right. It's appalling that those two, especially Tom, that's the equivalent of, I don't know, if, I don't know, Jesus Christ, maybe Bill, someone I've known for so long, had something like an honor like that and didn't go because, and I know he's like lost his job and I don't know what he's doing, but you would find the money to go support your boy. Like, to me, that's crazy. I'm glad you're going. And Mike, it might just be just as bad. I know that guy's not hurting for money. That's fucking bullshit. Um, I've only bowled with Eddie for a year, and I kind of feel bad that I'm not going because, well, honestly, I don't have any fucking money. If my car, something happened to my car today or something else, such a fucking strict budget, I'm fucked. So I can't go, but I would love to go. And I don't know, maybe it's that bad for Tom. Who knows? But that's sad that those guys aren't going. Those are his teammates, and this is such a huge honor. So good for Eddie. He's a good kid, a little weird. But Don, I think you might know Eddie Holmes. Because I know you're on the bowling team, and he was on our bowling team. Very quiet kid and just a good kid, just a little different. What else do I need to touch on here? Don, have a good time with Katie this weekend. Um, do I, so bad. I know you call her KT. I almost feel like I don't have that privilege to call her KT because I don't know her. I'm not that close to her. It's terrible. Or do you call her Caitlin? Katie? But anyways, have a good time with that. It sounds like fun. Nice road trip. Some softball. Oh, Don. Oh my God. I'm so glad I thought of this. Blasting you. We had snow for 40 odd hours. We made a snowman. Woo! Are you fucking kidding me? That's great too. You were like, I took that as Don saying, see how I own that shit? We had snow. We made a snowman. Oh my God. We've had snow since fucking Thanksgiving. Every fucking day. It's terrible. Fucking snowman. Holy fuck. I might piss in the snow. That's about it. I hate the snow. So you guys probably love it. But that to me was kind of funny and kind of like shaking my head. I feel like I'm going to forget something here. And maybe if I do, I'll text it. But I try to do this without writing things down. The Cuse game's coming on. Don probably might watch it. I know Jay might not even know about him. Oh shit, I got more to say. Anyways, Jim, I think you took me the wrong way last week, and maybe I did because maybe I went off on that rant. Good for you. Like when people go out and celebrate shit, that's fine. I'm not against a good time. It is. I was talking about Oh my God, another thing. I got into a text war on Facebook about my whole St. Joseph's and Italians and all that shit on Bill Vinci's post because I couldn't take it anymore.